Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Ipsy and Boxycharm add-ons. So if that's something you're interested in, please stay tuned. So I'm going to start with the add-on that came with my Ipsy bag. It's actually this Olay neon lipstick, and it's what I'm wearing right now, and I love this color. I love the pigment. It works really well, and I haven't had any issues at all about you know, if it's being opaque or anything, more like a gloss. It acts like a lipstick, like just a glossy lipstick. Next item is by Somerville. It is their goat milk moisturizer. It's for condition and restore. This is actually what I use while I prep my face for makeup. I have mine already open. I wanted an extra one just because they were such a great price that I went ahead and purchased another one. This is a very like watery consistency, which I like for doing my makeup. I just feel like my skin absorbs it a lot better, and there's not a thick cream sitting on my face. It's very moisturizing. The next item I'm going to go into is actually from the balm. It's something that I received on accident by Ipsy. I ordered the balm What's the Tea iced tea palette. And while I was doing research on it to learn more about it, I found out that there was also a hot tea palette and fell in love with that as well. But when I went to Ipsy, they only had the iced tea palette. So I went ahead and purchased it. And just a couple of days ago, it came in, except it's not. It's the hot tea palette. And it's beautiful. And I have contacted Ipsy, and they said they are going to send me out the iced tea palette. These are really beautiful pigments. And it comes with two different primers. A lighter one, like more of a skin tone, and then this black one. And so you're going to get different shades based on what kind of primer versus no primer you use. There's a couple of shims. I actually used this to highlight my brow bone, and I was able to cut my crease with this shim right here wet. Now, when I was highlighting my brow bone, I did not use it wet whatsoever. On the back of the sleeve, it actually shows you the variety of tones you would get depending on which primer you used versus no primer either. So the next several items are going to be from Boxycharm, but this is actually going to be add-ons part 1 for both Ipsy and Boxycharm. I'm going to do another video either later on in the month or in the very beginning of February while we wait for our February boxes. One of those items are actually, they curated a bunch of different boxes and placed them at a price of $21 for a 2021 sale. I purchased the international box, and I'm really excited to receive that. I'm really excited to show you what I got in there, and I'll give you a little demo over this way once I go ahead and finish editing this. The first item from Boxycharm add-ons is, as many of you knew, I did not receive this Olive You Forever palette in my base box, and I was really excited and hopeful that I would. Greens are my favorite color, especially like army greens, olive greens, things like that. And this is just such a beautiful palette. I can't wait to play with it and maybe show you guys some looks if you were interested in that. One of the nice things about Boxycharm, and sometimes even Ipsy, if you were hopeful that you were going to get an item in your box that month and you didn't, chances are, just wait, it may be in your add-ons. A palette that I've been kind of eyeballing for the last several months is this palette here by Pretty Vulgar. It's called Nesting, you know what, Face. It is so pretty, and this is what it looks like inside. This is a shim. Okay, so right here, this is shimmery. This pan is shimmery here, and so is this top one. And you can see the names of them. I'll put up more information on them though. So I caved. I got one of the sponge gels. I've heard amazing things about these from nearly everybody who does their add-ons with Boxycharm. In some sort of scent. These are always available, I've noticed. This is the pumpkin spice one, and it smells amazing. I actually threw it in the shower last night and started using it. It smells so good, and I felt like I smelled like the pumpkin spice. But don't worry if that's not your flavor. They often offer many different flavors. I think it's basically seasonal. Because I hadn't seen pumpkin spice prior to fall, then it came in and it's kind of still lingering. I'm excited to see what comes up maybe in the next add-ons for February or possibly for this. Again, many of you knew I was really hoping to get the Fenty Pro filter. This is a setting powder. So once you open it up, this was available in the premium box for January this month, and I didn't get it. Instead, I got a Fenty mascara. Equally excited, but I also try this out. It came in a bunch of different colors, including lavender, and that's the color that I received. It comes out more transparent. I am using it today with my makeup. So once you receive it, don't forget there's a little pocket right here. Let me show you what was in there. So this is what it looks like. It is plastic, and when we open it up, that little pocket was holding this like little protective tray. So you can use it as a protective tray, but you could also dump out into here to use your brush in there and set. Now, this smelled to me a lot like baby powder. A lot of people were saying that they couldn't put their finger on what exactly it smelled like. To me, it smells like baby powder. It is very like a pastel lavender color that doesn't come out, at least on my skin, it didn't come out that way. It was beautiful. It was transparent. It set everything really nicely. And I am super excited about the next round add-ons that are coming, especially that international box. So please, please, please subscribe and be on the lookout for those, because if you haven't already joined Ipsy or Boxycharm, I don't know what you're waiting for, because there is no better deals to get high-end and great quality products at almost, sometimes most of this stuff, it was 80% off. So I would give the range between probably 50, and that's the minimum, up to 90 even percent. I haven't seen anything quite 90, but 89%, but just to give you a range. And I mean, you've got products like Fenty, you have 111 Skin, my face mask that I was talking about in one of my last videos. Those are a 5-pack, normally $135, and I get them for under $20, and I stock up on them. Kate Somerville, I have received, and I currently use their exfoliant, and that retails for $85, and I have completely fallen in love with their line of products. I just love everything that I have received from Kate Somerville so far. So if you haven't already, check them out. You'd thank me later, I promise. Also, if you could subscribe, that would be great, so you can see more videos just like this, especially in a couple weeks. I'm gonna say in a couple weeks, even though I think that international box did ship out. I just want to do a bulk where everything I've done throughout the month of add-ons just gets placed in one nice video for you all. And then stay tuned. We're going to have lots more videos. Glam Bag X, the brand new Ipsy bag. What is it? It comes out every 3 months. It's going to be amazing, and we should be getting it next month. So please subscribe so you can stay in tuned.